Hi, I'm Simone, and today we're going to be making some really cute Valentine's muffins. They're muffins with white chocolate chips in them, with a pink sponge and a pink butter. To start this cake batter, just put your butter and your sugar in your mixer, or if you're using a hand mixer, just in a large bowl, and mix it until it is light and fluffy. Now, that will take a couple of minutes, but really don't skip this step because it's the most important part when you're making it. It's really light and fluffy, you're ready to add the eggs. So I've scraped down the sides of the bowl and I'm adding the eggs one at a time. If you're using a hand mixer or you're just doing it in a bowl with a wooden spoon, I would recommend whisking those eggs with a fork first and then just adding it in two parts. Once that's really well mixed, you're ready to add the milk and the vanilla. I've used a vanilla essence. I find it's got a better flavour than the vanilla flavouring, but if you wanted to, you could use the seeds from a vanilla pod instead. I've also used milk, but if you're lactose intolerant or you just don't like milk, you can use soya milk or almond milk in its place for this recipe. I always recommend sifting your flour before you use it in any cake recipe, but it is really important for this recipe, especially since you're adding colour to it. I'm using pink and red for this recipe. These are concentrated food colours. I wouldn't recommend using a liquidy one. The reason is that it will affect the texture of your cake batter due to the amount of colour that you will need to add in order to get a strong colour for your cake. There really is no going back when you're adding food colouring, so make sure that you only add as much as you want. You can always add more, but you can never take any away. And always make sure that you get right round the sides and the bottom, otherwise you'll end up with a slightly blotchy cake. This cake batter is slightly yellow because I've used real butter and I've used eggs with the egg yolk as well. If you want a cake that doesn't have any yellow tinge, and therefore the colour is a lot more like the colour in the bottle, what you can do is you can use vegetable fat instead of using butter, and you can use eggs without the egg yolks as well. I haven't done it in this case because I like the taste of a cake that has the butter and the yolks in, and it will affect the taste, but if you just want a pink cake, then you can just remove those things and you'll end up with a lot lighter and a lot pinker cake. This recipe makes around about 12 muffins. I've added my chocolate chips on top, but you can just add them into the batter and then spoon it in. So this is the finished product. I hope you really liked it, I hope you liked the video, and I hope you have as much fun making them as I do. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and feel free to leave any comments on the bottom of the screen. Thanks.